And if you don't know, Nirantara was a disciple of Srila Prabhupada since the early 70s. He's known for his music, he's known for his classes, and his one-on-one encouragement and advice. So please take advantage. Hare Krishna.
With that kind of introduction, I'm already a winner. So, where is Guru Krishna Das? There he is. Do you still have your microphone? Yeah. So, we can see the Sunday feast is sponsored by a family in memory of their loved one. And you also are sponsoring tonight. Tell us what happened.
Okay. Hare Krishna. So last, not this Friday, a couple days ago, but the preceding Friday, was Lokanath Swami's disappearance day. My father passed away. He was 92 years old. And pretty much grew up in La Jolla, and so he moved from La Jolla to the desert where it was a little more sunny, did a lot of tennis, did a lot of this and that. Never really had any interest in Krishna consciousness, though, unfortunately. So we did our best to give him a Krishna conscious send-off on Saturday, and today we're sponsoring the RT. Someone else has kindly sponsored the feast, so we're sponsoring the RT, and we have his picture there. So if everyone can say the Hare Krishna mantra along with me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much.
Now, the family that's sponsoring the feast, are they here?
Maybe not yet. Goshala family?
You're here?
Yeah, good.
Give her the mic, and let's hear who she is sponsoring. Let's hear. Here you go. There is a plethora of mic. Yes.
Hare Krishna. It's my father-in-law's 16th death anniversary.
Ah. So you're doing like, this is the Shraddh month, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is very ideal. You could not do Shraddh better than sponsoring the feast. This is perfect. Let's give her a big Hari Bol. Applause for her, yes. Very good. Okay. So with that in mind, I had a different concept of what I was going to do, but based on breaking news, then I'm changing. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jasoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tiravana Chari Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Brinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya, Chitte Te Koriya Aikya, Arna Koriho Mane Asha. Welcome to what I call the best temple in all of ISKCON. You still have the topmost rating, according to me. So I'd like to begin because I'll be very frank with you. I did a program last night in home of my godbrother, and during Prasad, there was some intense discussion, and we were opposite sides of the discussion. So I've been disturbed last night, this morning, but once I came here, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu vyayeva cha patitanang pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So, our kirtan leader, Guru Krishna Das, he requested that I speak about death and the importance of devotee association. So I am studying in my personal studies these days. I am studying the chapter in the first canto. So please repeat. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And to get Dravida started early, Dravida, what chapter from the first canto do you think I'm going to speak about? What's that? I can't. Where's his microphone? From Bhagavatam? No, we're talking about death. Passing away of Bheeshma-deva. All right. Does he have his mic? He should always have 24 hours a day. You should have a microphone. Okay. So, the incident of the passing of Bheeshma-deva is a very, very significant chapter in the Bhagavatam. Yes, every word of Srimad Bhagavatam is important. Yes, every word. Prabhupada even said one time, if they read one word, their life is successful. Wow. So, the passing of Bhishma, so many different lessons can be derived. So many lessons. So we're going to take one verse. So for those who don't know, we set the scene. The Battle of Kurukshetra has been fought. Yudhishthira, the Pandavas, have won. But Bheeshma-deva has not died. Even though he was defeated, he had a special blessing from his father that Bhishma, because you have done such a sacrifice for me, I give you a benediction. You will die only when you decide to die. Oh my God. What? You can't buy that. So Bhishma has been lying on a bed of arrows. His body has been racked. He's been fighting this fierce war. So he's lying down, and he's lying, the picture is always there, a bed of arrows sticking up. But he's in sound consciousness. After all, Bhishma is a mahajan, one of the 12 authorities on the science of sanatana-dharma, the eternal religion, the religion that transcends all material considerations. This is especially Srimad Bhagavatam. Ningama kalpatura galitang phalam, the ripened fruit of the tree known as Vedas, knowledge. The ripened fruit. Indian people know, right? I think is now the mango season in India? Yes. But you don't want the green one. That's for making chutney. You want that ripe one. Very ripe. It's just juicy. So Bhagavatam is the ripened fruit of this tree of knowledge. All knowledge. Material, spiritual, metaphysical. But especially Bhagavatam is dealing with transcendental knowledge. And not only is it the ripened fruit, now there is this phenomenon that when a parrot picks at the mango, there's some kind of mystical or chemical reaction, and the mango becomes sweeter. Now, mango's already sweet, you all know, right? It's the king of all fruits. But Shukadeva Goswami, what he learned from his father Vyasadeva, and he spoke to Maharaj Parikshit, he made it even more sweet. This is what we're dealing with. Just like last month, and thank you, Dravida, for correcting me. I do make mistakes. Not many, but I do make mistakes. And I have my checker there, Dravida. He'll come up afterwards. Prabhu. Yes. Thank you. That's a real friend. That's a real. The friend is not one who always tells you, "Oh, you're so good." No. No, somebody who will speak truth, right? Somebody who will tell you. And of course, you know, the way it's delivered, just like with my wife. She's always on my case, but she does it sweetly. Prabhuji. Yo! No, not that. No, sweetly. So Jibit is in the same way. When he makes a correction, it's done dispassionately, clinically, but it comes from his heart, because he wants me to represent Srila Prabhupada. And that's what I shall be held accountable for. As soon as I sit in this seat, then I am grave responsibility that I have to present the message of Srila Prabhupada, which is the message of the disciplic succession going all the back to Vyasadeva. And from Vyasadeva back to who? Krishna. Hello? Krishna's the answer to every question. I used to tell my young students many, many years ago that I would tell them, if I had a school, if no matter what the subject was, If you put the answer Krishna, I would give you A. Doesn't matter. So, Bheeshma-deva is lying on this bed of arrows, and he's waiting for an opportune moment. Now, after the Battle of Kurukshetra, Yudhishthira, for whom the whole war was fought, because Krishna wanted Yudhishthira to rule the world. That was the whole Krishna plan. Yudhishthira, I want you, because you represent me, Yudhishthira. So I want you to win, to be the emperor. But after Yudhishthira is distraught, his mind is disturbed. He cannot find peace because he feels culpable. He feels responsible that millions of warriors were slain, young and old. And he's thinking, all because of me? Oh, I'm going to incur so much sinful reaction. But Vyasadeva tried to tell you, no, you did nothing wrong. Even Krishna told Yudhishthira, you're fine. No. Yudhishthira could not accept. So then Krishna said, okay, come with me. So Yudhishthira, Krishna, Arjuna, they went to see Bhishma, who was still lying days on this bed of arrows. And those who know the history, even though Bhishma fought on the losing side against the Pandavas, all throughout the lives of the Pandavas, Bhishma had special affection for them. He tried to help them in so many ways. Also, another great personality who was always helping the Pandavas, Vidura. Time and time again, Bhishma and Vidura tried to knock some sense into Dhritarashtra and his heinous son Duryodhana, who I call the personification of Kali. You want to know the personality of it? Study Duryodhana. There is Kali. So, Krishna took Yudhishthira to Bhishma. And when Bhishma saw Yudhishthira and his brothers and Krishna, Bhishma was so happy. And he said, oh, this is all Krishna's plan. So by Bhishma's instructions, Yudhishthira became convinced. Because Bhishma said, first of all, Yudhishthira, nobody can understand Krishna's chess game, Krishna's plan. Like they say, a good chess player is thinking many moves ahead, predicting what his opponent's going to do. So, it was Krishna's design. Bhishma knew it well. So Bhishma said, Yudhishthira, you don't understand. Nobody understands. Nobody. I don't care. Bhishma says, even the great Muni, nobody can understand Krishna's mission, Krishna's plans. But it's obvious. Assume the position. This is Krishna's desire. Rule the world. It is sanctioned. So Yudhishthira became happy. But then Krishna came at Bhishma's feet. And Bhishma was thinking, yes, now is the time. Because it was auspicious, a very auspicious time. And the sun was setting. So Krishna, now, even though Krishna drove Arjuna's chariot, and even though Arjuna shot so many arrows at Bhishma, And Bhishma shot many arrows at Arjuna and Krishna. Krishna accepted those arrows like we do Pushpanjali, right? When we offer flowers. Yes, because you don't do this to Krishna, owie, owie. No. Krishna is always blissful. So to Krishna, Bhishma's arrows were like offering of flower petals. So Krishna was acting as Arjuna's dearmost friend, but Krishna also wanted to satisfy Bhishma. So Krishna is there, and Bhishma is saying, this is how to give up my body. Oh, can you imagine? You're lying down, and who's in front of you? Now, for Bhishma, Krishna discovered two more arms, because normally Krishna is two-handed. But for Bhishma, because he knows Bhishma, Bhishma has more affection for the form of Narayana. Everybody say, Narayana. Hey, that was good. That tells me I have your attention. Very good. Yes. And in fact, one of the things Bhishma told Yudhishthira, he said, Yudhishthira, you see this Krishna here? You think he's your maternal this and that and your messenger? And no, he's Adi Narayan. He is the original, the first Narayan. That is such an important concept. That yes, the source, the origin is Krishna. Same thing Brahmaji says, Shivaji says, all the mahajanas agree. Adi Narayan Krishna is Adi Purusha. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamahang Bhajami. Everybody. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamahang Bhajami. Adi Purusha, the original person. You're a person. Hello. I'm a person. We're all persons. But there is an original person, a supreme. And in the Gita, chapter 15, he is known as Purusha Uttama or Purushottama. I like this of breaking out the words because you get deeper meaning. Purusha Uttama, the topmost, the transcendental, the best. That's Krishna. Purushottama. So, Krishna is there. The sun is starting to set like it is now, right? So imagine now, let's make a movie. We're there. Let's say we're there on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. We're there. We're not dead. We didn't fight. Okay? So we're there, and Bhishma is lying down, and there is Krishna manifesting his four-handed Narayana form, and Bhishma offers a stream of beautiful prayers with very nice philosophical points. This chapter, there's so much to learn in this chapter, what Mahajan Bhishma is speaking. So one verse I feel is appropriate for what I was asked. So let's get into it. Are you ready? Yes. Haribol. Bhakti-yoga mano yasmin vachayan nama kirtayan tyajan kalevaram yogi muchite kama karmabhi. Now, just as a point of reference, this Srimad Bhagavatam is teaching in an elaborate form what Krishna speaks in the Gita. So that's why it's always recommended that one should get a firm understanding of Bhagavad Gita first. Then try to delve into Bhagavatam. Because Gita is transcendental knowledge, the first book, but Bhagavatam is more elaborate. It's on a higher level. Prabhu, is anything higher? Oh, yes. Prabhupada said higher, Brahma Sanghita. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamahang Bhajami. So what did Bhishma say in this prayer that he's offering? The personality of Godhead, who appears in the mind of the devotee by attentive devotion and meditation, and by chanting the holy name, releases the devotee from the bondage of fruitive activities at the time of quitting the material body. Same concept is there in what chapter of Gita? Chapter 8, Attaining the Supreme. 2 verses. Krishna says, whoever remembers me, thinks of me at the time of death, comes to me. Can we have the Sanskrit shloka from our resident? Yes.
Antakale chamameva smaran mukva kalevaram yakpriyati samadbhavam nasti yatratta sangshayaha.
Yes, matbhavam, the same nature. Not that you become Krishna. No, we don't want that. We don't want to merge. It's like today, driving here on the 5 freeway, you see all these cars merging into, and if you get some coconut, and you gotta, oh God, and you feel like saying, but instead you say, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I was taught that practically the first day I went to the temple, because somebody stubbed my toe and I was and my god sister Jadurani said, no, this is how you should respond. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. It releases the anxiety, the tension, but it's transcendental. Yes. Okay. So the 2 verses, can you give us both verses one after another? Give us both together. Please, Prabhu.
The one...
The 5 and 6.
Yeah. Give me the first word.
Antakali chamameva.
That one I did. The other one. I did that one.
Okay, go to the next one.
I know. Give me the beginning of the next one.
That's why I'm asking you. You're the acharya.
Sorry, it skips my mind. Oh, that's it. Young
Vapi Smaran Bhavam.
Chajanta Tekalevanam Tamna Vetati Kontaya Sadapat Bhava Bhavitaha.
All right, we got it. Very good. See, sometimes, Krishna covers us with like, what? Because we've read the verse thousands of times, but that shows you who's in control. Krishna. He's in the heart. Krishna's the one that goes, nope. Yes? Nope. Welcome to life. All right, so these 2 verses, what does Krishna say? If you can remember me at the crucial time of death, matbhavam, you don't become me, but you attain my nature, which is actually our original nature. Sat, Chit, and my favorite word, Ananda. Ooh, Ananda. Happiness that does not end, but is actually increasing. You don't get that in the material world. No, in the material world, it's like this. Boom. Doesn't matter what pleasure it is. It has a peak, and then you come back down to earth. And that's life, a constant series of up and down, up and down, up and down. But Ananda is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, it's increasing. So, if we can remember Krishna at the time of death, we will regain. Oh, Prabhupada uses that word so many times. Regain. Regain means you had it, you lost it, but just like sometimes we regain our car keys. You've had that experience, right? You're freaking, or your cell phone. Oh my God, what did it do? I can't live without my cell phone. But somehow or other, you locate it. So I had it, I lost it. So the same way, Prabhupada uses this word many times. Regain your original spiritual status. Sat, eternal, meaning no more birth and death. Chit, you're always in the consciousness that Krishna is the Lord, I am his servant. That is full knowledge. Not that I know what's going to happen tomorrow in the stock market. No. Full knowledge here means I'm always in the consciousness that I am Krishna's eternal loving servitor. Loving servant. Because you can have servants that talk behind your back, right? Or steal from you. I've done a lot of traveling in Panama, South America, and all the Indian families. They have maids. Very common. But there's a problem. The maids tend to steal things. And sometimes you got to deal with that. But a loving servant, would never think of that. No. Loving servant. All right. So that's our original nature. But then in the next verse, which we had to wait a few seconds to remember it, Krishna gives the science behind it. And the science is whatever you're thinking of at that crucial moment of death, that determines chapter 2 of your existence. Or for some of us, chapter 8,400,000. Every life, as you could say, is a new chapter. We keep adding to the chapters until we come to this stage. So this time of death, actually, the whole process of sadhana that we do is all directed towards being ready for that moment of death. I've given the example so many, like you're driving, somebody cuts you off. What do you say? Okay? Yeah, okay, whatever. Yes. Even if you just say Krishna, like my wife, if I'm driving, she doesn't like the way I drive. So every Krishna! Because she gets freaked out. And I'm going, you're going to cause an accident. Chill out. She can't help it. She's like, because that's the problem. If you know how to drive, and you're driving as a passenger, and somebody else is driving, their sensitivities and yours, I do the same thing. If I'm driving with my son-in-law, oh, God. I'm like, yay. So that's only natural, because we all perceive differently. Okay, so the whole sadhana process is one of practice. We're practicing for this time of death, so that when death comes, even if it's just like that, we're ready. Hare Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So we're practicing, we're training. The athletes, they get up early in the morning. They're doing their exercises, they're doing their repetitions, their reps. So are we. Dravida, what time you get up in the morning? What time do you say? 3:30. 2? Oh my God. 2:30. And what's the first thing you're doing? Am I right? Hare Krishna, Hare... after he showers, of course. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, as it says here, attentive devotion and meditation. We used to get that question all the time. Oh, do you Hare Krishnas do meditation? Oh, yes. We do mantra meditation. We meditate on the syllables. Ha, Re, Krish, Na, Ha, Re, Ra, Ma. And we're trying to say it with love and devotion, but we're actually listening careful to each syllable. Not like this. No. No, we're supposed to listen to the syllables. We should audibly be able to hear the syllables and be fixed. That's the whole science of japa. Just listening, that's all. Just listen. Calm down and listen to the sounds. And it says directly here, by chanting the holy name. Our whole, what does Prabhupada say? Like in the Back to Godhead, it used to say, the magazine of the Hare Krishna movement. This movement is all about Hare Krishna, believe it or not. Yes, that's why we are affectionately referred to as the Hare Krishnas. Yes, because that's what we do. We chant Hare Krishna. And, Dravida, you've been chanting how many years? Yes.
53.
53?
Yeah.
Wow, 53 years. Beautiful. Let's look at Prabhupada's purport, okay? It's not a long one. I'll try to read it nicely. Purport by our founder Acharya, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada.
Can I ask a question?
What's that?
What's the purport? Which verse is it to, the purport? Which verse?
1:9:23. You're going to look it up? Oh, okay. You're going to... Okay. Prabhupada says, yoga means concentration of the mind detached from all other subject matter. And actually, such concentration is samadhi, or 100% engagement in the service of the Lord. So, chanting is service. There are so many different services, but the first service is this chanting. And one who concentrates his attention in that matter is called a yogi. But of course, we know that we are a particular kind of yogi, known as bhakti-yogi. Such a yogi devotee, see that? How Prabhupada, yogi devotee of the Lord, engages 24 hours daily in the service of the Lord, so that one's whole attention is engrossed with thoughts of the Lord in ninefold devotional service. And since Prabhupada has indicated that, I have to chant this one verse. Shravana Kirtana Smarana Vandana Pada Sevana Dasyare Pujana Shakijana Atmanivedana. Namely, hearing, that's what you're doing now. Chanting, That's what I'm doing. Remembering, yes, I'm waiting for Krishna to inspire me what to say next. Worshipping, we did that during the arti. We worship the Lord. Not just the pujari. We are also worshiping by witnessing, by participating. What else? Becoming a voluntary servant, carrying out orders, establishing a friendly relationship, or offering all that one may possess in the service of the Lord. By such practice of yoga, or linking up in the service of the Lord, one is recognized by the Lord himself, as it is explained in Bhagavad Gita concerning the highest perfectional stage of samadhi. Now, I would offer, and Dravida will chime in here, I am thinking of two verses. The final verse of chapter 6. Yogi, would you subscribe to that religion?
Yeah.
Can you give us the nice Sanskrit
Yoginam api sarvesham mangiten antaratmana shraddhavan pradate yomam sameyuktitamo mataha.
Yes, that is the topmost of all yogis, the bhakti yogi. Or he might be referring to the actual samadhi verse in chapter 6, where there's a couple of verses linked together where he explains what is samadhi. The Lord calls, there it is, the Lord calls such a rare devotee the best among of all yogis. So we were right, our initial, it was Bhagavad Gita, last verse of chapter 6. This is why I like coming here, because I have Dravida to bounce things off. It's good for me. What to speak of you so nice devotees. Such a perfect yogi is enabled by the divine grace of the Lord to concentrate one's mind upon the Lord with a perfect sense of consciousness. And thus, by chanting his holy name before quitting the body, the yogi is at once transferred by the internal energy of the Lord to one of the eternal planets where there is no question of material life and its concomitant factors. And there's so much in Gita about material life and its concomitant factors, one of which birth, death, old age, and disease. And at the stage I'm at, I'm dealing with 3 out of the 4. Birth is already gone. But old age, I don't like old age. And I don't like its cousin brother, disease. And what's coming to a theater near me? Death. Oh, boy. Am I ready? I better be. I gotta practice. Okay. And there are so many other concomitant factors centered around, why don't we delve into that? Shita atapa bata barishana edina jamini jagire bifale sevinu kripana durajana chapala sukalaba lagire. So, in that song, which I was thinking on the way down, I was thinking, maybe it's time for my famous Bhaja Hooray Mana lecture, which I give once a year, but I said, nah, not now. But it came out anyway. See how Krishna works? It came out. As Bheeshma said, nobody knows the plan of Lord Sri Krishna. So, in that song, the author, Govinda Das, is saying, I tried to enjoy material life, but at what cost? I had to serve wicked and miserly persons. And what did I get? Chapala sukha, flickering happiness. Or I like to say, the tease of Maya. Maya teases. All right, here's a little taste. That's all you get. You want more? Then you got to go deeper down into material life. Yes, the illusory energy. Okay. In material existence. Okay, then the next verse. Let's finish up. Kamala dala jala jivana talamala. Kamala dala jala jivana talamala. Komala dala jala jivana talamala. Baja hu haripada nitire. Yes. Govinda Das in one line. What is this material life? Komala dala jala. It's like a drop of water on a lotus leaf. It does not stand. At any moment, crash. I remember my daughter called, Pitta, Pitta, turn on the TV. And as I turned on the TV, 9/11, I saw the second plane go into the tower. And what did I think of? Komola. And then, after a few minutes, the whole thing collapsed. Komala dala jala. At any moment, it can come crumbling down. Any moment. In material existence, a living being has to endure the material conditions of threefold miseries, life after life, according to one's fruitive work. Fruitive work means, so there are two things, fruitive work and service to Krishna. That's the choice, chocolate or vanilla. Chocolate is serving Krishna, and vanilla is trying to enjoy material life. It's vanilla. Okay, that's another, we won't go there. So, fruitive work is like that, and devotional life, that is what we are espousing. Such material life is produced by material desires only. Devotional service to the Lord does not kill the natural desires of the living being, because that's the Buddhist philosophy. The Buddhist philosophy is, yes, they also agree that desire is the cause of all suffering. So their philosophy is kill desire. You can't. As long as you live, that itself is a desire. We say the desire to live, the will to live. So the Buddhist philosophy, we can't accept it, even though it was taught by Krishna in his form of Buddha, but it's not for us. We're on a fast track program. We're on the Bhakti Marg, fast track. So you cannot kill desire. What has to change is who or what you desire. That's what it is. In material existence, we're desiring the fulfillment of one desire after another, but we're never satiated, we're never happy. There's always some burning, right? But when you take to devotional life, now you're really, really enjoying. Okay. So we simply can't kill desire, but you can desire Krishna or Maya. That's what it comes down to. And what does Maya mean? Illusion. You want illusion? Okay, there it is. San Diego, Los Angeles, or we like to say LA. There it is. Mar-a-Lago, wherever you go. Okay? Material existence. But here, Vaikuntha. This is Vaikuntha. This is an embassy of Vaikuntha. There's a thing called embassies, I know. When I would go to foreign countries for preaching, I would like to know, okay, where is the Americano embassy? Just in case, right? And when you enter the embassy, you're not in Panama, you're not in Chile, you're in America. So same way, when you come in here, you're not in San Diego, you're in Vaikuntha. Welcome to Vaikuntha. And not only that, you get a nice meal. Okay? That's the only reason why I come. Okay. All right. Such material life is produced by material desires only. Devotional service to the Lord does not kill the natural desires of the living being, but they are applied in the right cause of devotional service. I'm a good example. So if anybody really knows me, what do I like to do? I like to sing, I like to talk, and I love to eat. So I was doing that in the material world, and I'm doing the same thing in this movement, but much better. I'm a much better singer now than I was in Greenwich Village. Yes. And I get to sing, I get to vituperate, and I get a good meal out of it. This is fantastic. I can do this forever and ever and ever. This is what I want to do. Hear, chant, sing, take prasad. This qualifies the desire to be transferred to the spiritual sky. General Bheeshma-deva is referring to a particular type of yoga called bhakti-yoga. And he was fortunate enough to have the Lord directly in his presence before he quitted his material body. He therefore desired that the Lord stay before his view, and that's what he explains in the subsequent verses. He glorifies Krishna nicely and gives like a personal report of what Bhishma experienced in the war, how he saw Krishna. Oh, this is like a big one. So, Krishna was driving Arjuna's chariot. So Arjuna, during the battle, all he was seeing was the back of Krishna. But Bhishma, he was fighting and he saw Krishna angry. And that was Bhishma's desire. All his life, this is what he wanted to see. And then there was that incident when Arjuna's chariot got stuck and Bhishma was about to really kill Arjuna. So, for different purposes, Krishna sort of broke his promise, sort of. He charged at Bhishma like a lion, and he picked up a broken chariot wheel, and he was going to attack Bhishma. And this was Bhishma's ecstasy. So Bhishma's like this, yes, go ahead, kill me, this is what I want. End of the fourth quarter, no overtime. The conch shell blew, game over for today. So Bhishma, he mentioned that how Krishna looked, there was dust and different things on his body, which made him look even more attractive. So it was mentioned that Bhishma's worshipful lord is Krishna in his four-armed form. Just like there are different incarnations of Krishna. I know many devotees, they love Lord Ram. They just want Ram, Sita Ram. I know other devotees, they like Nrsimhadev. Me? Who do you think I like? Yes, Radha Krishna. Yes. All right. Krishna, 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 hey. Krishna, 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 hey. That's why I like this mantra. It's real easy. It's just Krishna. Krishna, 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 Rakshamam. Krishna, 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 Rakshamam. Krishna, 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 Pahimam. So, Guru Krishna Das Prabhu, I think you have some realizations regarding the passing of your father. Would you like to share them with the audience? Notice, share. That's what preaching is, sharing.
All right, so I mentioned that he didn't have much interest in spiritual topics, but he would come to our house. We would serve him prasadam, and he would have to call us by our names, like Vrindavan, and Kalavati Radha, and Nitai, and Sitarani, and Kalavan, and Shringa. He would hear these names throughout his life, towards the end, more and more. And in the last few days, Nitai was coming to see him, and he would say, "Oh, Nitai is here. Yeah, Nitai came to visit me. Yeah, Nitai was here." And Sita came. She's so beautiful. Sita is here now. So he's doing a little bit of kirtan, just a tiny little bit, and so that's very powerful, and that's why we should name our children these spiritual names.
Yeah, Prabhupada mentions that in the Ajamil section. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then we should use those names. Don't abbreviate them. Don't truncate them. Don't make some offshoot name, like, something.
The famous one is they give the daughter Saraswati, but they call her Sarah.
So Prabhupada, had some little nicknames for some of his disciples, and he would playfully use them. But I just feel like in the West here, where people have very little opportunity for kirtan, we should use our names, regularly. So at the time of death, we had a little kirtan box playing, japa, and then the other one had kirtan. We had the nurses keep that going. We gave them batteries.
What a good son you are.
We had a picture of the Panchatattva on the wall next to his bed, so they're watching him, and he was in the presence of the Lord. Bhagavad Gita was there, and some other books, Chant and Be Happy, in case somebody wanted to know what this is chanting about. We also gave him a bracelet, a Tulsi Mala,
Oh, good.
on his right wrist. So we were doing all the things we possibly could. And then I got the word on a text message from the doctor, offering his condolences, and that was that. So then at his cremation, the Pujari was there, Vrindavan Das Prabhu, who has just arrived, and we did some arti. We put tulsi wood there. We made garlands. We took prasadam garlands, put all these things, put some ghee, and then that was the send-off. We had some kirtan, and off he went.
So, will you be doing a yearly sponsorship as your yearly shraddha for your father?
Absolutely.
Oh, there we go.
Today we just sponsored the arti. The whole month of August is actually
Oh,
for sponsoring the Sunday feast.
wow.
So we'll have to sponsor a breakfast or lunch or something. Arti is one thing, but distributing the prasad to the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas is absolutely necessary.
Yes. Anything else you would like to say? Now that you have the gavel.
What else can we say? This Sankirtan is all auspicious. Everyone can benefit. Everyone. That's why we chant so loudly in public. That's why we chant so loudly all the time.
Parang Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Trividadas, we have a minute left.
Oh, good. All right. I have the first verse of your song there. Oh, wretched, foolish mind, just give up all deceit and worship Krishna's fearless lotus feet. Don't waste this human life, stay close to devotees and cross this worldly sea of miseries. Now, I forgot the other verses, but I'll send them to you.
You already did.
Oh, I did that once. Okay.
You did. You sent me that a couple of years ago.
Okay. And one more of this final verse, just summing up your whole point here.
Yes.
I'll give you the English from verse 4 of the Kevalashtaka. Remember that our final breath may come at any time, no matter if we're old and sick or in our youthful prime. So young and old alike should chant the name incessantly. The holy name of Sri Hari is surely all that be.
The holy name of Sri Hari. What is that?
Oh, yes, this is the holy name of Sri Hari is surely all that be.
The holy name of Sri Hari is surely all that be. This is a new rap song. Call up the stations. The holy name of Sri Hari. Come on.
The holy name of Sri Hari is surely all that be.
Peace out. All right, thank you very much. May you all relish Krishna's nectar in your heart and be happy. Haribol.